It's the Meet Your Care Workers show, and here's your host, Bobby Dynamite.
Hello and welcome. We are here today to talk about the people who can help you. Let's meet them now. Here is a social worker. Hello, please tell us what you do.
Hello, my name is Jayne. Every child that is looked after has a social worker to help make sure they are safe and properly looked after. I listen to children and adults to help make a care plan. The care plan is checked every few months at a review. If there's a problem, I work with foster carers, teachers, and other adults to help put things right and make sure children are settled and doing well.
Interesting. How can someone get in touch with you?
I give children I work with a card with my phone number and email address on it. They can get in touch with me by themselves or ask an adult to help. I will also visit them where they live.
I see. If I got in touch with you, how would you help me?
I would visit you and listen to you. I might also talk to the people who look after you. Then I would try to agree with you what I need to do next to help sort out your problem. I will always tell you and your carers what's happening.
That's great. Thanks, Jayne. Now it's time to ask the audience what they've learned in our quiz round. Let's find a contestant. Hello, lucky contestant. What is your name?
Ziggy.
Ziggy, what does a social worker do? A. Take you swimming. B. Make sure that you are looked after properly. C. Teach you things. D. Take you to school. Ziggy chose A. A social worker takes you swimming. I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer was B. A social worker makes sure that you are looked after properly. OK, moving on. Here's a teacher. Hello, please tell us what you do.
Hello, my name's Mr. Cobb. I work in a school to help children learn, enjoy life, keep safe and well, and to do their best. I help children learn about interesting and useful things. I listen a lot and keep an eye on children to see if they're happy or sad. I spend time talking with children to make sure they're okay.
I see. If one of your children had a problem, how could you help them?
I would listen to them at school in a quiet, safe place to find out what was wrong. Some smaller problems can be sorted out quickly in school. If it was a serious problem, I would talk to carers and the social worker. I always tell a child what's happening.
Is there anyone else in school who can help?
Yes. Children can talk to any teacher, not just their class teacher. They can also talk to the head teacher or the school nurse when they visit.
That's great. Thanks, Mr. Cobb. Now it's time to ask the audience what they've learned in our quiz round. Let's find a contestant. Hello, lucky contestant. What is your name?
Oob.
Oob, what does a teacher do? A. Makes you sandwiches. B. Help you learn and enjoy life. C. A teacher is there to tell you off. D. Make sure that you go to school. Oob chose B. A teacher helps you learn and enjoy life. That is the right answer. You win a super cool bike. OK, moving on. Here is a foster carer. Hello, please tell us what you do.
Hello, my name is Kerry. I look after children who come to live with my family. My job is to be like a parent, making sure children are safe, feel loved and wanted. I also help them do their best at school.
How do you do this?
I make sure there is good food to eat and lots of fun things to do. I take children to the doctor and dentist. And I make sure children know how to keep safe and well. I help with homework and seeing friends or family. I talk to social workers and school teachers to make sure that everyone is doing their best to help.
I see. If one of your foster children had a problem, how could you help them?
I would listen to them to find out more. Hopefully, we could sort the problem out at home. If it was a bigger problem, I might need to ask a teacher or social worker to help. I would always make sure that my foster child knew what was happening.
That's great. Thanks, Kerry. Now it's time to ask the audience what they've learned in our quiz round. Let's find a contestant. Hello, lucky contestant. What is your name?
Zed.
Zed. What does a foster carer do? A. Keep you warm. B. Work at the doctor's. C. Look after you like a parent. D. Drive the school bus. Zed chose D. A foster carer drives the school bus. I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer was C. A foster carer looks after you like a parent. OK, moving on. Here is a NYAS worker. Hello. Please tell us what you do.
Hello, my name is Eric and I work for NYAS. I help children to sort things out if adults won't listen to them. The law says that children have certain rights and I make sure that adults respect these rights when they make decisions.
How do you do this?
Well, I listen carefully to the child and agree a plan with them to make sure adults who make decisions about them take their rights and wishes seriously. I only talk to other adults if a child says I can.
Interesting. How can someone get in touch with you?
A child can ring our free phone number, which is in the Coming Into Care kit, and talk to one of our advisors. The advisor then tells me about the problem and I can contact the child.
I see. If I got in touch with you, how would you help me?
We would meet somewhere safe and agree what the problem is and what it would be like if the problem was solved. We would then agree a plan to make sure the people who make decisions about you understand your wishes and feelings. I would make sure they think about your wishes and feelings when they make decisions about you. I need your permission to talk to people, so you could keep certain things private if you want to.
That's great. Thanks, Eric. Now it's time to ask the audience what they've learned in our quiz round. Let's find a contestant. Hello, lucky contestant. What is your name?
TP.
TP. What does a NYAS worker do? A. Travel through space. B. Sort things out if adults aren't listening to you. C. Work in an old people's home. D. Tell you if you're right or wrong. TP chose B. A NYAS worker sorts things out if adults aren't listening to you. That is the right answer. You win a fantastic trip to Dinosaur Adventureland. OK, moving on. Here is an independent reviewing officer. Hello, please tell us what you do.
Hello, my name is Nigel. I make sure looked after children are safe, well, happy and able to do their best. I check that everybody who should be helping is doing their very best.
How do you do this?
I help children have the best possible care plan so that everyone knows what they must do to help look after you really well and do your best at school. I make sure children and the people they live with understand the care plan. I will spend time talking with children by themselves to make sure they have their say.
Can I get in touch with you if I needed help?
Children will have a card with my phone number and email address on. They can contact me at any time to talk about the care plan or a problem they have.
That's great. Thanks, Nigel. Now it's time to ask the audience what they've learned in our quiz round. Let's find a contestant. Hello, lucky contestant. What is your name?
Glob.
Glob. What does the independent reviewing officer do? A. Work for the police. B. Check that care workers are doing their best. C. Review your homework. D. Tell jokes. Glob chose A. An independent reviewing officer works for the police. I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer was B. An independent reviewing officer checks that care workers are doing their best. OK, moving on. Here is a key worker. Hello, please tell us what you do.
Hello, my name is Anita. I work in a children's home, looking after children who can't live with their family. Every child who lives in a children's home has a key worker. I do some things a parent would do, like helping with homework, going to parents' evenings at school, helping you see your friends and family, and other things you like to do. If you live in a children's home, you can talk to your key worker about anything you need to, and they will help you sort it out.
That's great. Thanks, Anita. Now it's time to ask the audience what they've learned in our quiz round. Let's find a contestant. Hello, lucky contestant. What is your name?
Lobe.
Lobe. What does a key worker do? A. Look after your keys. B. Look after your pets. C. Look after you in a children's home. D. Look into the future. Lobe chose C. A key worker looks after you in a children's home. That is the correct answer. You win a trip to Mars. OK, moving on. Here is a complaints manager. Hello, please tell us what you do.
Hello, my name is Colin. I give children good advice and support to sort out any problems and make sure they are being listened to about their wishes and feelings.
How do you do this?
I make time to come and listen to the child to find out more about their problem. Then we agree what I will do. Sometimes I need to talk to someone else to sort things out.
Is there anything else that you do?
I like to hear about some of the good things that happen. So if you have something good to say about your foster carer or social worker, please tell me.
How can I get in touch with you?
By phone or email. My details are in the Coming Into Care kit.
That's great. Thanks, Colin. Now it's time to ask the audience what they've learned in our quiz round. Let's find a contestant. Hello, lucky contestant. What is your name?
Shub.
Shub. What does a complaints manager do? A. Complain about you. B. Manage a football team. C. Teach you magic tricks. D. Listen to you and give advice. Chubb chose B. A complaints manager manages a football team. I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer was D. A complaints manager listens to you and gives advice. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thanks to our special guests. I've been Bobby Dynamite, and it's been a real blast. Goodbye, everybody.